Cho.
Oh,
Cho. Wow.
I was gonna say this should be a Fredrin, but the Yu Zhong will really stop the Fredrin,
Yeah.
dude.
And it's a winning lane against the Arlet.
Yeah, I still think it should just be Fredrin, man, but oh, that Yu Zhong, the Arlet's gonna get cooked so hard in lane.
I think it's gonna be Lance. I think it's more we just
Yeah.
the way they pick up the Arlet just to deny pick so the Lance won't be bullied by the Arlet. I think it's gonna be a Lance Force pick
Yeah.
for BIGETRON here.
If it was any other pick aside from the Yu Zhong, I think that the Fredrin would have been pretty solid, but because of the Petrify Furious dive, Suyo will certainly win those red tree battles, so I agree. I think it should be the Lancelot for BIGETRON.
They call me a hero.
Let's see, the lock-in is
Ooh,
going to be the Yi
wow.
Sun-Shin jungler here, Mirko.
Are you okay, Mirko?
No, I mean, based on his face, I'm...
BIGETRON, will the Yi Sun-Shin come and save them here away from that 7th place spot? Let's get into game number 2. GEEK fam on the way to a 2-0 win.
The adjustment, though, the difference here, leg 1, it was Yi Sun-Shin gold lane. In leg 2, it will fall to the Yi Sun-Shin jungler. Let's see, though, will the outcome be the same or will it be different?
From data, this is the first game of Yi Sun-Shin that now played. So it's always been on M1 before in the first leg. So this is the emblem by Bayu. Still the assassin emblem for the Yi Sun-Shin, but the marksman emblem for the Suyo. So faster clear in the jungler and also more damage in the late game with the percentage armor penetration. And both the XP laner get the fighter emblem. Oh, very aggressive Loy.
Revitalize brought up. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Yeah, the Yu Zhong winning lane is just so good against the Arlet.
This is not a good lane for Shogun. He will get bullied very hard. Oh, but
try to rotate, but
this is a very good rotation for BTR. Trying to secure Shogun. Get the crap, XP crap. So Shogun will be fine in the turtle fight. And Nile already level 4. I think he's trying to find something, no? Or they just want to farm. But again, as a Yi Sun-Shin, you really don't want to fight objective when there's a Yu Zhong.
Exactly. That's going to be incredibly tough. But get up top. I think this is... Oh, I thought it was going to be a solo kill. Nazada!
Doesn't play. Almost.
Baloy.
But Baloyski here on this show is on a manhunt. He smells blood, and he wants Shogun down. Another first blood force out of Geeks.
Great prediction with the vengeance.
Yep, playing the strong side as well, GEEK fam. BTR on their strong side. This is supposed to be a weak side.
Oh man, Kenzie is gonna get baited.
Yeah, that's gonna be the Mount Shocker pop. Stunned up here. Trigger sound force will not be enough there to take any trades. But two of members will is very low. Oh my goodness, the rotations from Geek Fam is too swift for BTR to handle.
And Shogun cannot walk up. Marcel zoning him under turret. 2 levels ahead of Shogun.
Man, this is what we predict in the draft, that if BTR picks up the Arlet, denying the Arlet from Geek Fam is gonna pick up the Yu Zhong that's gonna bully the Arlet. So, man, yes, giving playmaker pick for Shogun the Arlet, but again, you still need to think about the lane matchup, because it's like this Arlet cannot play.
You gotta give it to GEEK fam though. That rotation straight off of the turtle. They go straight to the bottom lane. Baloyski and a boy really abusing the expanding rivers. And for BTR, they did get the kill on Kenzie. They are putting him on into a more comfortable spot, but that didn't really do anything for the team. Nile is now even further behind, right?
Yeah.
1,200 gold lead, and look at the gold lead in the XP lane. Marcel, he's the real threat here for the Yu Zhong and the Yi Sun-Shin. This double marksman comp with the Yves is going to really struggle against this Yu Zhong.
Yeah, man, Marcel's gonna have a great of a game. I think he's just gonna feast on everyone in this BIGETRON lineup. Oh, 2 level lead, almost 3 now for Marcel. Oh, it's gonna be, and the way GEEK Fam has been playing the strong side XP lane, especially during his second leg, is just so good.
It really is. 1,500 gold ahead, GEEK fam, in the early game. I think that puts them in a very comfortable spot right now. This should be guaranteed neutral objectives, but Baloyski.
He's checking spots too. Now that's Mount Shocker flicker final slash. Caught Marcel off guard, but he's alive and well. Finds a Petrify connecting onwards now as Shogun and Nile is off the board. Real world manipulation now. Trying to lock Marcel down, but Marcel is too tanky. And Nazara will pick up the double kill. GEEK fam doubled their lead now.
Throw in the towel. Niall, I think, tapped his Mountain Shocker and went to Beloy, not Marcel. I cannot believe it. We need to see a replay. He tapped the Mountain Shocker.
Oh my god. My god, I need to hold Mirko now.
You gotta throw in the towel. This is a double marksman comp against a Marcel who's so ahead. A free neutral objective. 3,000 gold lead for the Kingslayers.
Man, but I gotta give props to Marcel, the way he dodges everything with a Black Dragon form, and then just... let's see the replay here.
Niall.
Let's just see the replay here.
Look
Great
at the
initiative
Mountain
by Shogun.
Shocker. Oh my god.
Rookie mistake.
No.
You hate to see it. How? Oh, top guy is fighting.
Oh, again,
Okay.
Shogun.
And Niall.
And now is the casualty bottom lane though. Action, that's a trade finally. Something on the board for BIGETRON by Vitality.
I can't believe it.
I can't
Auto
believe
click
it.
Mountain
Lord.
Shocker. Oh lord. Oh lord.
You hate to see that. You really hate to see
Hey, it
that.
depends. If you're a GEEK community, you love to see it.
I mean, yeah.
For Sheffin. Only Sheffin.
But I think if you're a fan, you
wait.
feel bad, no? If you're misplaying like that. But again, GEEK fam just controlling everything. Oh, wow. Gee.
They are on the hunt with the engager. Finn now isolated, low-key, still able to get out. With a revitalized committed though.
Yeah, it's no problem. The next neutral objectives is still 40 seconds off. So Marcel can do anything they want. Even GEEK fam can do anything they want. They're just giving a space for Niall to farm up top.
Whoa.
Oh, Finn.
This is a weird engage by the Hylos. Will not survive. That's a boy securing it.
Are they tilting? Oh, finally. Good
Goodness,
kickoff.
Marcel finally a trade. Again, GEEK fam still holding on to 3K gold lead as they take the structure in the bottom side down.
They just gotta look for messy fights, I guess. That was what that was. And they did just lose Finn for Marcel. But again, in true GEEK fan fashion, he's not the guy who has the bounty. So Marcel can just die. It's fine. It's not horrible for GEEK fan. There are no shutdowns given over to BIGETRON. And GEEK fan just keep this lead as they control the next neutral objective. Suyo, Nazara. 2 whole levels ahead of Niall.
I don't think BTR want to fight this, especially with M1 not finishing the golden staff. He's just still with the DHS. I don't think BTR wants to contest this. Like, seriously, they're gonna get snowballed all over the place.
They want to contest it.
Uh-oh. Black Dragon form here committed. The turtle will be actually taken by Nazara, but BIGETRON finds a boy. That's a trade. Beloyski now all alone. That's 2 kills on the board for BIGETRON by Vitality. So that's a win, at least, for the Red Robots.
And it's a shutdown too. GEEK fam gotta chill. Because like they got the neutral objective, there was no reason for them to fight.
Oh, they got the mid.
Wow.
And now they've just given over BIGETRON. They gave it. BIGETRON now have a chance to come back in the game.
Uh-oh, maybe the caster curse is kicking in for GEEK fam. But again,
No, GEEK fam gonna win.
oh, GEEK fam gonna win. But again, that was an overzealous by GEEK fam. They controlling their turtle objective, and it's smart from the beginning. They just want the fight. Yeah, good steal from Nazara, good feller. Because BTR just wants to fight, they just want to get the kills, and GEEK fam just serve on a silver platter for BIGETRON, and they took it. They get a shot down on a boy. So I think there's still hope, because again, it's a 2 marksman composition, so they're gonna scale pretty well until the late game.
That's at least the backup plan for BIGETRON, right? Even if they lose out the early game, they can still scale. But for me, it's just the question of the mental, if it's strong enough, right? Because after those misplays, especially the auto tap Mountain Shocker, some people will be incredibly tilted. Niall, though, he's actually done a pretty good job after the fact.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see if they can actually regroup.
I mean, it's Niall, man. His mental is like through the roof.
That's one of the things that he's good at, yeah.
He's very good at mental resetting and everything, and he's been doing really well, like almost making it equal in terms of the gold lead and also the level lead, only 1 level behind. Now, just open up the Mountain Shocker to clear out the bottom lane, to know where GEEK fams are, their position. And I think it's gonna be, I think this is another 50-50 game at this state.
Thing is, though, it is very, very stressful for BIGETRON because you're gonna have to give all the gold over to Yves, to Yisun Shin, and to Claude. So actually, I thought Shogun would be a bit more behind here. He's done a pretty good job at soaking in the waves. Fin 2, level 9 with Beloyski. You're right, coach. It is back to 50-50.
So statistically, again, 1K gold lead against the 2 marksmen. You really don't want. You want like a 3K or 5K gold lead.
The slow push top lane.
Oh wow. BTR. They're doing well in terms of macro side. They're doing very well. Oh, Mon?
Yeah, classic.
Classic Mon.
BMI. Niall is 2 levels down though. He's gonna get level 13 there. So it is 1 level down, but I don't think you're going to be too comfortable taking the 50-50 neutral objective battles against a Suyo who's a level ahead.
Yeah, and I think they just gotta play it slow because again the top lane is looking good. Or
Is it building back for
It's
Geek
building
Fam?
back for Geek Fam, I think.
Oh lord. Well, we'll see
Oh
the
yeah,
crash.
it's,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
building back for Geek Fam.
Oh, that looks so good. That's why Geek Fam didn't even start the
Yep.
Lord. Beautiful.
Beautiful macro from both teams. So, ooh. I think, but again, if they just keep on farming, I think. Oh wait a minute, Baloyan. Oh, they're looking for something though.
They were looking for a trap.
Oh, he's still looking for it.
Also Niall, old teammates by the way. Niall says, you know what, I'm just gonna take the orange and go about my day.
So with Niall showing, well, she knowing the position, so do Geek Fam want
That
to
slow push
control?
is so big. And man,
Huh, shows, no?
Geek Fam don't
Yep.
hold the Lord. Interesting.
Exactly. This is interesting for both teams. They're just
But
playing
now
it
they do.
very safe.
Oh, they.
Oh, but I think Niall's now Niall show. So let's see what will Geek Fam do. Conceal?
Yeah, that's them pulling the trigger. Wave Dragon doesn't really find the mark. Finn now trying to, again, create perimeter. Beloyski is going to be the first one to fall. Nazara secures that Lord. Now, Geek Fam, they want to disengage, but BIGETRON, they have enough resources to lock members down. That's a double. So, Geek Fam, they got the Lord, but they lose 3.
A bad kick by Beloyski is what set them up for failure there. The kick kicked Shogun into the wall. BIGETRON just had a chance to come back after that. Marcel as well with the Black Dragon form, coach.
Yeah, I think Shogun did well with the Vengeance, you know. He buffered the kick from Beloy.
Yeah.
So if you're playing Arlet and you're against Joey, you know you can buffer your kick with your second skill so that you won't be kicked back to the enemy team. So that's what Shogun did. And that's why BIGETRON, it was a kind of scuff engagement by Geek Fam, and they try to pick off a Shogun, and they also want to control objective, want to secure the objective. That's why they split their focus, and that's why BIGETRON just go on for the fight. And again, with 2 marksman composition, they can give the wow.
Yeah, they're very confident.
Okay, all good.
It makes sense why they're confident. They, like you said,
Yeah.
coach, the double marksman composition, it is horrible for the early game, but if you get to the late game, if you get to those item power spikes, Eman has the Swift Trinity. He's on the way to the Melfic gun already. And even for
Final slash from Shogun finds Kenzie, and this might be the fight that take BIGETRON to game 3. Let's see. Nazara isolated, looking for an escape route. Shogun is on him though. That's a stun, a big one. But with the dash, with the sidestep, Nazara still able to get out from that position. Top tier 2 taken down, triggered from that holy shield is not active anymore as the structure is going to fall here. A big win for BIGETRON as it is still the far lane, but they want more. They got the mid-tier turret as well.
yeah, they've scaled up completely. Look at the damage from Eman. The red robots all throughout the early game were just trying to download their resources.
Man, I can see Mirko smiling back again.
What do you mean? Geek Fam are still gonna win this. You never know. Hey, the biggest choke happens in very interesting ways. Never be happy
Never be happy.
until it's actually done.
But again, though, it's 2 marksman composition. I don't think there's a way for BIGETRON.
Hey,
I don't think there's a way. I don't think there's a way too.
Respectfully, shut up.
I'm just kidding. So this is the in-game equipment. Again, Niall almost finished him. Full item.
Wow.
Wow. I think his... Well, and the clock, Eman has already finished the Malefic gun. He's going to pack a punch. And again, Moreno building up the Ice Queen 1 to become the utility Eve to slow down the enemy so that Niall and Eman can dish out the damage. But for Geek Fam, ooh, they're looking kind of rough because, again, they're a team that also depends on one cycle with the Black Dragon form and the Zaman Force. And BTR just has a lot of DPS to kite and to fight them.
Beloy.
Still has immortality.
Oh, God.
Will keep it though. Amon They're pressuring, but top lane is controlled by BIGETRON by Vitality still.
I don't even think they need to shove that, right? It's going to be building towards a slow push, but I think it's because BIGETRON know that GEEK fam have made some very decisive moves in the past. If they let the slow push build, GEEK fam can just take the 50-50. BIGETRON will not let that happen.
And I think they're gonna go for the 50-50 here, no? Because the top lane...
Look at the base.
Is gonna get a free lord for BTR. Yeah, I think it's a free lord.
Should be a
boy.
3-1. Nile takes it. Black Dragon
Oh
for a
my
little bit.
God.
Zara!
3-man petrify! Fizzy opening, and GEEK fam they collapse. 3 members of BIGETRON is down, and that's a double for Nazara.
Never count the biggest choke out. Nazara finds an angle again. A candidate for player of the match for sure. Wait, they got a wave. Oh my god, the Lord is going to spawn in the mid lane or the top lane here. They can clear it out. Wait a second.
Uh-oh.
It's over.
15 seconds on him on. Can't been hold a wave. GEEK fam still strong with 5
Uh-oh.
5 Aloy opening things up, and GEEK fam denies a game 3. They deny